price of admission. But if you don't like this kind of stuff, you won't see it, you won't get it, it'll be meaningless, you might as well go to a ballet. So, when he first comes out of that house, after he shows you what a beautiful form that is, speaking of ballet, that's ballet with power. And I could just watch it all day. I do it all day anyway. But when he comes out of the house and the two guys grab him, that's, you know, that's real power he's using. That's not wires. People are so used to wires in movies, they don't understand the real thing when it's standing in front of them. Kind of amazing. And one of the reasons for the movie was to actually demonstrate Chen Tai Chi to people and say, here is something available to all of you that can make you healthier, stronger, better, smarter. That's why.
Hello, I would like to ask you, what was the biggest challenge in directing Red Cherry?
In what?
In the film that you just saw, Red Cherry, what was the biggest challenge for you in this art?
I wanted to do justice by her. I wanted to show her the way I see her. I wanted to paint the most beautiful portrait of her. I didn't want to disappoint my own expectations of trying to bring her to life.
Hello. My youngest son would like to know what is the record of your life, if there is any particular, of course.
What is the what?
The record of your life.
What is the music of your life?
It's available in stores. Pick one. You know, I've written about 700 odd songs, so it's a little hard to say which one. I think they're all the same one. It's one big major symphony of song. I always thought in the end it's a novel.
Hello. I want to ask, you opted to tell about the story of Shirley on the First World War, the Second World War, and then the last 30 years they're off. Was that a choice? Did you talk more? Was the choice to wait the
The last 30 years deals with her experience in the Union. And then we stop. We don't go into what happens in old age, what happens when your husband dies, you know, what happens when they have to operate on your shoulder and you're so old you can't take the anesthetic, so you tell them, only give me half. And then you hear them cutting through the bone. There's a whole other bunch of things. That's where I come from. They said, it'll hurt. She said, so?
Hello, Lou. With reference to your photography exhibition outside, can you tell me what the inspiration was behind the subject matter, please?
I love taking pictures. I've loved taking pictures ever since the Warhol factory, playing around with high contrast film, high contrast video. I love doing that. I love looking through a camera, because when I look through a camera, it's like I'm in a movie theater. I really love that. And I love that you can make something more beautiful than what it really is. I love that you could do that. I could play God with the planet.
I'd like to ask you about the red infrared photography. Because I myself, it takes some 30 years, I'm
Okay,
doing.
but this is not that. if it was, you'd have 2 million pictures that look like that. I've got a high-tech person who is just, you know, great photography engineer. He hacked the camera. He does this for a couple of people. Certain kinds of cameras you can do it to.
I do it myself. I just want to ask.
Why, you take it apart yourself?
No, I do it myself with infrared with the camera. So.
No, you don't understand what I meant. That's an infrared that's built in, yes?
No, it's just a filter with a Leica, and I think it's
Right, I've seen that. That's not what this is. That is not what this is. Those just still look infrared. This is much, much different. I can't explain why it is because I don't understand what he did. But I've had him do it to every camera I have that you could do it to. By the way, this is the new Leica V Lux 2. Highly recommend. What do you have?
Leica M basic. It's a basic camera.
Which one?
It's looks digital looks one. It is a Leica, and the name is Digital Lux One. Was the first.
Well, you're behind. There's something about, you know, like Panasonic makes a version of the Leica because it has a Leica lens, but they're not the same. It's not the same. There's, whatever it is, it's not the same. There is something about the Leica that's beyond belief. It's like someone turned you into Michelangelo. I mean, I really love this shit. I'm not kidding around with anything I do.
I would like to show you some pictures. Okay?
What?
I would like to show some pictures from Sintra here.
Oh, I can't wait. Hello. Nothing? You don't want to know about Shen Tai Chi and the power of it? You don't want to know where does Shirley really live? You don't want to know? Nothing? Okay.
Hello, can I? Actually, that's what I wanted to ask you about. Good thing you brought that up. Since you were on the set on the Final Weapon, the part when he comes out of the house, no, Master Ren, he's called. Do you know if there was any acting involved when they all fall down? Because they all look completely static.
No,
The guy gets kicked in the crotch and he doesn't even move around.
I know.
It's raw,
That's real. They were hitting each other. But, that's real. But you don't have to do something like that to do Shen Tai Chi. You could not even get involved. When he was a young man, they introduced him to his teacher. His teacher told him and his friends, they were about 15, hold me as tight as you can. Don't let me get away. And he did that same move and knocked forth. So Ren remembered that, obviously. Like, he did it with two of them. That's real. That's not editing. It's a little stop and go, but it's like, I've seen him do that. I don't want him near me when he's doing that.